we're doing this. Welcome officially to, I guess, my first ever YouTube video slash YouTube channel. If you are new here, which all of you are going to be new here because girl, you've never done a YouTube video in your life. My name is Kate. I am a qualified nutritionist, online fitness coach and business mentor. And I feel like I low-key got bullied into starting this YouTube channel in the best way possible. I asked you guys over on Instagram, actually somebody asked me on Instagram an anonymous question, have I ever thought about starting a YouTube channel? And honestly, I've never thought about it. Now I do upload my podcast, Oi Let's Talk. I'll link it here if you guys are interested in listening to it on YouTube. So I'm familiar with YouTube, but I never thought about like vlogging and showing you guys a little bit more behind the scenes of my life. So that is exactly what we are going to be doing. Do I have a plan for this YouTube channel? Absolutely not. Can I tell you how frequently I'm going to be uploading at this point in time? Absolutely not. Can I tell you what I'm going to be, talking about? Absolutely not. All I know is that my passion, purpose lies with educating and helping women build the body or the business of their dreams. So there's probably going to be a hell of a lot of fitness related content, boxing related content, food related content, business related content, small business hacks, tips, tricks, and mindset stuff as well, because I am all about building resilient minds, especially if you are a business owner. Now this first video is going to be a vlog, so you and me, bestie, you're coming along and we're going to spend the week together. I'm going to take you behind the scenes of how I am scaling and growing my business. I'm very much in like a hustle season right now, potentially hiring new staff. I'm going to show you my fitness regime, the things that I eat, just all the bits and bobs. Now before you watch any more of this video and I show you the ins and outs of my life, please like, subscribe and comment. It would mean the absolute world to me. I am new here, so obviously I don't have any subscribers, and if you want to support me and subscribe, I would absolutely love that. And I promise to bring you value, education, help you just build the most bulletproof business, mindset, body of your dreams, all of the things. And thank you so much for watching. Let's go. We're at boxing. I've been really bad. I was meant to record my whole week and I recorded on Monday and now it's Thursday, and in between that I did absolutely nothing. So we have just pulled up to boxing. I'm really annoyed because I keep forgetting a hair tie, so I have to wear my hair down and put this headband on. And if you say, just tie your hair up with a headband, it doesn't work because these little guys fall into my eyes, and I would much prefer to not have hair in my eyes and just have my hair, not have hair, oh my God, not have hair in my eyes and just have hair behind my head. Why does this keep getting caught? What is going on here? So anyways, we've just pulled up to boxing. It's currently Thursday. What have I done throughout the whole week that you guys did not come along for? Because clearly I forgot to bring you along for anything, even though I said you and me were going to be spending the week together. I've kind of just been working. I've just had a busy week. I had a meeting with one of my team members this week, which is super exciting. We're actually implementing a couple of things behind the scenes in my business, which we actually have missed, which is a little bit frustrating if I'm honest with you, because it's a massive opportunity that we completely overlooked for probably the last 2 years. But that's all about business, isn't it? Unfortunately, you just have to live and you just have to learn and you have to adapt and you have to implement things when they come up. But anyways, it is what it is, lesson learnt. I've been working pretty much. I've had lots of new girlies start this week with coaching. So whether it's like fitness coaching or business stuff into Side Hustle to CEO, which is my 6-month business development program, specifically built for online coaches. So that's really, really exciting. I'm super excited to get into all things business and fitness with those girls. I have a photo shoot today. So I'm just about to go into boxing. I've got a 45-minute session with my coach one-on-one, which is great. If you have not picked up or thought about picking up a skill as an adult, you need to do it. It is the most humbling experience of my life. And the reason that I decided to do boxing was at the start of 2025. I decided that this year, before I head into my 30s, like I said at the start of this vlog, I was committed to being the sexiest, hottest, strongest, most confident version of myself. And that also involves not just a physical aesthetic side of things. Yes, we love that, but very much the mental side of things. I want to feel hot. I want to feel confident. I want to feel sexy. I want to mentally be challenged and build more levels of resilience, which is what I always bang on about. So I decided to invest in a boxing coach, which is what I've been doing for the last 4.5-ish months or 5 months now, because I started the end of February. And I decided to up the ante to 2 sessions a week because I felt like I wasn't progressing as quickly as I could be. And instead of me just going, oh, I'm shit at this, I'm never going to get better, I was like, how can I actually lean in more and commit to, a bigger commitment with this and actually push myself and get better? So it's been a really humbling experience. The main reason that I love boxing so much though is you can never predict the next move. And I know that sounds really, really silly, but this is something that I can bring over into my business and a skill set that I'm constantly challenging. That not only do I, if I get complacent, I get smacked in the face quite literally because we're boxing, but same rules apply in business. I see so many women get so complacent. This worked in 2020, so I'm just going to try and rinse and repeat and do it in 2025. And that's not always the case. And we see people have super highs of highs, but not be able to sustain it because they get complacent because it should work out. And this is just something that I've clocked with boxing as well, because when I get complacent in boxing, the first thing that I do is I'm like, oh, I know the combos that's coming through, and then smack straight in the fucking face. So that's been a really cool thing. Also building more resilience, like not being good at something is very humbling. And you know, how easy is it for us in life to go, oh, I'm not really good at that, or you know, I don't know how to train in the gym, I don't know what exercises to do, and we just give up and we quit. And with boxing, it's like, I'm shit at it. But being able to show up every single week for myself and prioritize that time for me to actually acquire and build more of the skill set has been really, really cool. So I'm about to do boxing. I also have a photo shoot today with one of my girlfriends. She wanted to do a branding shoot and I was like, let's just do it together. We'll take each other's photos. So I'll bring you guys along for that. I might not bring you into boxing. Maybe I'll film. I don't know. We'll see. You might see some boxing clips of me being coordinated as fuck because I'm literally nearly 6 foot tall and I'm like an awkward giraffe on ice. Anyways, we're getting better. But yeah, I've got a photo shoot today. I'm gonna go for a walk with my girlfriend, get some brunch with her, do some client replies and a little bit of work, and then tomorrow I'm doing a pottery class, which I will take you along for. Otherwise I'm gonna be late and my boxing coach is gonna yell at me, so I need to love you and leave you. But I will see you when I pick this camera up next, and I promise I'm not going to ghost you guys again. You know how it is. Also, I need to take my rings off for boxing because otherwise they rip my hands open. Okay, bye.
Sorry, pay better. Oh, there we go.
Oh, look. This is nice. Hello, my big cutie man. Do the YouTube.
Hey, YouTube. Oh my God, look at my fringe. I'm crashing out about it.
Okay, I'm feeling a little bit nervous. I'm about to head to an event that I've been invited to this afternoon. One of my friends who's quite big in the fitness industry has put together a high achieving women's mastermind where, to be honest, I don't really have any idea what we're going to be doing, but I assume it's women from a bunch of different industries meeting together, talking all things business, connecting and having just like a networking day. Now, for someone who's very confident, now I'm usually quite a confident person, I'm feeling a little bit nervous because obviously I don't know who's going to be there, meaning that I probably don't know anyone that's going. I'm not going with anyone, so it's really just me on my lonesome. And although I'm quite an outgoing, outspoken person, I have quite a bubbly personality, I feel like I'm very warm and friendly and all the things, I still feel nervous when I'm pushed outside my comfort zone, which is a good thing, right? You wouldn't be nervous if you didn't think that this was going to be a good opportunity or a place for me to kind of grow. So it's all good nerves, but I'm feeling a little bit nervous. I might bring you guys along with me. I might not, depending on how the vibe of the room is, etc. But if I don't get any content from the actual mastermind, I'll give you guys a little bit of a wrap up when I am back in the car or when I'm back home. Okay, I'm home now. It's a couple of hours later, but honestly, that was such a cool opportunity. It just goes to show when you put yourself out there and maybe you feel a little bit nervous or a little bit fearful, so many cool things can happen from it. So essentially it was just a group of 7 of us. So there was 7 women, all from different industries, all running very successful businesses. And it was just really cool to be around people that are not in the same industry to me. Now, obviously I'm a personal trainer, an online coach and a business mentor. So I work very much inside of the coaching space. And it's cool to be able to network with women who are, you know, product-based businesses, owning t-shirt and hoodie companies, building out a sunscreen. There was a mindset coach there. There was a girl who owns her own sports agency. Like, it was just really cool to see how other women are going after what they want in their life. And it was also really cool to see that even though we're all in different industries at different stages of our businesses at different levels, everybody struggled with almost the same problems, just with a different texture and at a different level. So we got to speak about the things that were holding us back. So like our limiting beliefs, the things that we're struggling with in business, the really cool opportunities we have coming up, any challenges that we're currently facing. And it was just really cool to be able to network, talk, and also hear advice from other people who are either way ahead of me in business or in a complete different industry to me. Now, I'm a very, very big believer in your environment is everything. And honestly, it's facts. Like if you're hanging around people who are talking shit about you behind your back, not challenging you, not pushing you to grow, trying to keep you small by always questioning what it is that you're doing, you are going to stay probably stuck in that exact same position. But today really opened my eyes to, even though I was the smallest fish in the room, how much more is available and out there for me, and how many different opportunities, businesses, structures, behind the scene things in business that I could potentially start implementing into my business. And it was just really cool. The other really cool thing about today is the networking opportunity. Now, obviously when you go to an event, like I mentioned before, I was feeling fucking nervous. I was like shitting my pants. I didn't know anyone. I was walking into a room full of women who I've never met before. I didn't know what we were going to be talking about. Like there was literally no information, or very little information given to me when I got invited to go to this. So just being able to get into a room and then just be myself authentically was a really, really cool reflection of me, and also celebrate the things that I've actually done. Now, a very big part of my life is just downplaying a lot of my success, I say in quotations, or a lot of things that I've done in my business. And today was a really cool opportunity to go, you know, hey, you know what, Kate, like you're actually on the right path and you're doing so much better than you give yourself credit for. So this is a little friendly reminder for you. If you're watching this right now and you're scared to start the business, you know, go to the gym, start taking care of your health, go to a networking event, ask somebody, you know, on Instagram to hang out with you and get a coffee, you need to do it, right? Because so many opportunities come from the other side of that. So now we've all been like popped into a WhatsApp group, and I've made connections hopefully for life, which is a really, really cool thing. So yeah, that is my reminder for you today. If you feel fucking nervous, do the thing anyways. I know it sounds cliche, but when you feel like you want to lean out, you've got to lean in, because there was so many parts of me that was like, I'm not worthy of being in this room. I don't know if I'm going to get anything out of it. What if people judge me? What if people think that I'm a failure or a loser? And then I walked away with like some of the coolest connections and got to meet some of the coolest people. And the coolest thing is, so I was feeling really nervous. I went into the room, obviously all was well, had such an incredible three and a bit hours or so, met some incredible women, got to listen to some powerful stories, got in my car, checked my phone, had 2 opportunities come through, one via email, one through Instagram DM, to be a guest speaker at an event this year, which is really cool. Now, last year, I ran 2 events, one with my best friend who I do the podcast with, Oi Let's Talk, Gemma. I did an event with her last year for business, women in business. And then I also co-hosted another event with another personal trainer / business mentor in the space as well. And then I was also a guest speaker at a lot of other events throughout the year. I went to Bali, I co-facilitated and was a guest speaker at a retreat, 2 retreats actually last year. So a lot of things were happening in terms of guest speaking, and I got a lot of opportunities last year, but by the end of it, I was feeling really, really burnt out, if I'm honest with you. Guest speaking is a big thing. It's like the nervousness. I still get anxious to public speak, even though I love it. I still have that, like, you know, underlying anxiety until I get up on there, and once I start speaking, I'm all good. But like, you know, preparing what you're going to say, making sure that it's tailored to the room, making sure that people are going to get a lot of value and walk away and actually be like, whoa, that was really incredible. There is a little bit of pressure in that. So at the end of last year, I was like, you know what? I'm just going to put a hold on, you know, the guest speaking and all of that. I got a lot of opportunities that I actually turned down last year because, one, they didn't feel really aligned at the time. And I was honestly just really burnt out from doing a lot of public speaking, podcast, guest episodes, like all the things that I've been invited to, which is an incredible opportunity. But when I got into the car, I got these 2 opportunities, and it's really cool to see that, like, you know, I kind of put it out to the universe, or I just like put down on my notes on my phone, whatever, which way you want to look at it, where I was like, I want a couple of people to just come up and ask for, like, to be guests on podcasts and like do some things this year as well, because I'm not feeling so burnt out from it anymore. And yeah, I got in the car and I had these 2 incredible opportunities. So yeah, goes to show, when you put yourself in the right rooms, when you get outside your comfort zone, other things are going to come from that. Now, obviously it's not related, but it all kind of interconnects. So yeah, feeling really good. And that was a little summary of the day.
Going to happen if you keep up the lifestyle habits, the good lifestyle habits.
Good morning, happy Sunday. about 9:30 a.m. and I need to show you how you guys are currently balancing. You're literally on a stack of toilet paper. Your girl needs to invest in a tripod. I'm just about to do my skincare and get ready for the day. We don't really have a lot planned, to be honest. Sundays are really the day that, I mean, I love a Sunday. It's honestly my favorite day of the week because it's where we just reset. So we'll go grocery shopping. We will clean the house, which to be honest, we did a lot of that yesterday actually. We cleaned the windows and like cleaned the full house, which I love because I'm a little bit of a clean freak, if I'm honest with you. I just have always been like that. I was raised by my mother and she is a freaking clean freak. So I guess it's a good trait that she passed down to me. So yeah, today we'll probably just reset, go grocery shopping. We're gonna go and try this new cafe that opened kind of local, not super locally to us, but kind of locally to us, which my girlfriend has been to and has recommended. They do a udon carbonara, so it's like a Japanese inspired restaurant. And this is what we had when we went to Japan. So earlier this year, me and my partner, we went to Japan for like 3 weeks and we tried this like viral place, which if you guys are ever going to Japan, any place that has long lines outside is the place that you want to be eating at. So we tried this viral udon carbonara place in Japan, and then they've opened a cafe that does it here. So I think 2 Japanese owners opened the cafe and apparently it's meant to be incredible. So we're gonna go do that. Probably just go grocery shopping, and really that's about it. But I'll take you guys along with me so we can kind of spend more of today together. I'm not really great at this whole YouTube thing yet. Obviously practice is gonna make perfect. I just forget to vlog my days, you know? Like I forget to show you guys what I'm doing. But last night we literally just had a really chill night, which you guys have already seen. Just some friends came over. Honestly, they like live at my house anyways, practically. My best friend, who's also best friends with my partner as well, so they just came in and we just chilled. Now, a little bit of a deficit update. So if you guys, you're all new here because it's a new YouTube video, but before I went to Japan, I was in a deficit, and then I came back and I've continued my deficit, which I'm still currently in. This weekend has been a little bit off track, which is fine because I had a really great week, and to be honest, I've been really on my bullshit the whole way through this deficit. So this weekend was a little bit off track, but that is all good. We went to the gym yesterday. I probably will train later this afternoon maybe, which I'll bring you along for if I do. I don't need to go to the gym. I think I've hit all of my training sessions. Just need to make up my cardio, which I haven't done, so I might go and do that today. And then yeah, that's about it. Anyways, I'm gonna go do my makeup and then I will see you at the cafe. So I'm gonna bring you with me and we're gonna go. Bye. Fit check. Cameras are from Cotton On actually, and this little cardi, which is super cute, is just from Zara. Okay, let's go eat.
Get your family, yeah. To my parade. Don't forget your family, yeah.
Okay, we just got back from brunch, grocery shopping. We stopped and got a neck and shoulder massage as well. Low-key, one of my guilty pleasures, where you sit in the chair. It's just a dry massage, but they do your neck and shoulders. Honestly, always a 10 out of 10. Sana, the cafe that we went to get the udon carbonara, was honestly 10 out of 10. Dare I say that it was actually better than the one that we had in Japan. I know. I wanted to quickly show you a little bit of my grocery top up this week. I didn't get too much because I still have quite a lot of food and things left over from last week. Like I mentioned earlier in this clip today, I am in a calorie deficit at the moment, so I'm following just a structured meal plan. I've been eating honestly the same foods, give or take a little bit here and there for the last 12 or 13 weeks. Nothing has really changed, which makes my grocery shopping so fucking easy, but it also makes my meal prep so easy as well. Instead of me going every single week, changing the foods that I'm eating, having to think of new recipes, getting creative in the kitchen all of the time, which takes up quite a lot of brain space for me. I am not a girly who loves cooking. The easier the meals are, the more simple the meals are, the more convenient they are. It has my name written all over it. So I did a little bit of a grocery top up. We're trying this whole YouTube thing. You never know until you try. This like whole vlog is the theme of Japan at the moment. Like every single day I ate one, if not two of these without failure. Coolish. If you have not had these before, you can't find them really anywhere, but we went to an Asian grocer. They had them. I've been missing these. So we got these. I also got a strawberry flavor, which I haven't tried yet. So they're just an ice cream. Essentially, they're an ice cream. They almost taste like a mix between a really high-end vanilla ice cream. This is obviously strawberry, but the other one's vanilla, like vanilla ice cream mixed with like a McDonald's soft serve. And they're so good. Like the texture's so good, the flavor's so good. Haven't tried the strawberry one, but I'm gonna do that. And then I just topped up on Dr. Hydrate, which is just an electrolyte, which I use once every single day. I love it. I always have that in the morning. So I'll have my eggs for breakfast, my bowl of berries, some dolmades, some little pickles, because I like my chipotle pickles on top of my eggs. I'll always have a big glass of electrolytes first thing in the morning. Then I'll obviously have my coffee and then make sure that I drink my water throughout the day. This is my little grocery top up. It's not that exciting, but I thought that I would show you guys exactly what I bought. And yeah, the rest of the day, I'm just gonna clean my car because she's a little bit dirty, like just vacuum the floor a little bit. There's lots of sand and shit in there. We're gonna take the dogs down to the dog park so they can go just for a big run. They love running. I'm gonna edit the podcast and upload that, and then that's pretty much my day. Okay, bye.